and then yes,
Bruh.
thank you, because I hit record. And now we're going to go ahead and hit go live.
Heck yeah. I'm going to head upstairs and close the door real quick.
All right. And it is getting everything set up. All right. We are alive.
Awesome. Hey, what's up, Cam Fam? Welcome to another installment of EverMore with EverLore. It's your host / LM, Uriah, aka Vandra. Guys, say hi to Cam Fam for me.
What's up, Cam Fam?
Yes. Without further ado, Cam Fam, I won't jump right into the things we have for you, but I want to say to Cam Fam, Happy Father's Day.
That's right.
I just fell down the stairs.
Yes. While Anthony tries to recover from his injury of falling down the stairs, we'll go ahead and tell you about our social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at EverLore Game. We've got a YouTube channel. Just put Manchild LTD in the search bar. Our channel will pop up in a bunch of our videos. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can know when we add even more videos and content for you. And also, if you want to see us live, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see us live on Sundays, 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's twitch.tv/EverLore Game. And we also got a site ready for you, manchildltd.com. We've got awesome things in store for you there, like our handy dandy Traveler's Compendium. It's upside down. There we go. So go ahead and go check that out if you want to go and join and get started on your own campaigns and play and everything like that. I think I covered all the bases. So I guess we'll start as per usual with a recap. I'm not quite sure if anyone hit 100 EP mark 2 weeks ago. Are we all good?
I don't think so.
At 9 billion EP.
Oh, wow. Well, congratulations. But okay, then we will go ahead and just jump right into it with a recap. Who wants to go ahead and try?
What was the date of last week we met?
I'm sorry?
6th.
Yeah, June 6th.
Yep.
Okay, June the 6th. 6th.
All right, I'll give it a shot. I'll go last though.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay, so I've got Carvlin. Belac, are you going for it?
Go grab myself.
Okay.
And ACAM family, Bloodstar will be joining us in a moment, but Stitch, unfortunately, is not able to be here. What? Rastilian. Yeah, Rastilian will be joining us in a moment. Stitch isn't going to be here. He's spending time with the family, so happy Father's Day, Stitch.
Yes, happy Father's Day, Stitch.
The beautiful people are here, though, so it's all good.
Yeah. If you experience a severe lack in camera breaking, you're welcome. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let me go ahead and roll between you two. I'm just going to go ahead and make
I'm going to
odd, and I'll make Nicarvin even.
Sick.
All righty. And I rolled. Sorry, it was cocked. Okay.
Oh, sick.
12.
It's me, huh? That's nice. All right. So last time on EverLore, we got a lot done. I'm going over the tales of Vandra and Nicarvin. We first enter through the door of the spirit realm, and in the distance, we see straight ahead of us is a sort of mountainous area. It's more rocky off in the distance. Off to the distance. To our right, we see a sort of forest, and towards our left, we see this bigger body of water. I believe it was a lake. So immediately, we decide we're going to go through to the right. And whilst we're doing so, Vandra tries to call upon a spirit. He asks Nicarvin if she can do it, but she doesn't have the same sort of skill set as Kaliff, so she's unable to call upon any real spirits. Vandra, in his, somewhat usedness to the spirit realm, he's able to call upon a fox. And the fox sort of tries to guide us towards safety. He's like, hey, come on, this way. I can get you to somebody who can help. But quickly, Nicarvin reveals one of her weaknesses, being that, don't nod your head at me like that. She isn't very sneaky. And almost immediately, we get caught by this monstrous wolf creature that I believe had tendrils coming off the side of its body. It was pretty bad. It was hunting us for a while. I have runner, so I can move 8 times my regular movement speed. So I'm booking it. Vandra, he after witnessing me getting attacked and running away, he leaps up into the sky and starts flying forward. We see the fox run forward and then around a tree getting away. We kind of escape. I think we end up we earth meld. We come back through over to the water where we find this sort of entity flowing through the water. We're getting hounded at by this dog that's chasing us still. I think we come back up, and as soon as we come back up, the hound is there hounding us. It's very descriptive wording, I know.
Yeah.
When the spirit we've met on our prior travels, Kresh, a shark that grows huge in size, rolls double one, a Lore's Folly, and breaks his hand on a tree. He's still scared. He still manages to scare off the wolf, and Vandra, being the kind soul he is, offers to heal Kresh, and it helps. Not really. Kresh manages to find some gloop and slaps it on, and his hand starts feeling better pretty quickly. And that's, I believe, where we left off. Details were a little spotty on my part, but I wanted to leave the rest for the only other person going today.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and let Bloodstar go ahead. What's going on, man?
Go ahead.
Well,
Have a good start.
you see,
Wow.
genuinely no idea.
Oh
This
my
is riveting.
God.
Oh,
At least I was able to name something.
You don't even know what happened.
Reaper, you want to take over? No. Okay. Well, go ahead, Dave.
You talked to. Oh, I remember. So
Oh,
I'm just gonna say a small part because that's all I remember. So
okay.
Nikarvwin and Vandra were gone, and the rest of Wahuru was finished talking to the sitting squirrel. So we went out. He sent us away to a small like resting place in the plains of Cholulan. So yeah, we did that. We were there. Belac went out. We set up camp. Belac went out with Chaha'o to go hunting, and he came upon a few deers. He snuck up behind one and went for its legs, and then stabbed it, and then collected its useful parts, and then went off more with Chaha'o. While that was happening, the rest of Wahuru makes an attempt at cooking and does pretty okay. From what I heard, and then in the night they get attacked by a creature, and so it attacks. It severely wounds Stitch, but that's no surprise. And then the rest of Wahuru is able to defeat the creature, and it sort of melts into the ground after it dies, presumably dies. They then go off to find Belac and tell him what happened, and that's where we left off with them. That's all I got.
All right.
Okay. Well, Rastilian, since you joined us, do you want to take a crack at a recap, or?
No.
Okay. All right. Go ahead for the cleanup, Matatopa.
I mean, you guys cover a lot, but last time on EverLore.
There we go.
I didn't want to take it because
I hear you. I hear you. It is true that we spent some time talking with Sitting Squirrel, and he gave us a little bit more insight on all of that. and basically, explained that Olvad was friends with dragons, but somehow he had some type of confrontation with one mighty dragon, and he had to flee to the Shadow Sea. And his companion, the Scorpion, it's not actually called Olvad. It's called Zydorn, and it wasn't actually a spirit. And so basically, most people who see Zydorn don't live to tell the tale. And so Sitting Squirrel was surprised that Matatopa was able to speak with him. And so that was interesting. Also, we learned a little bit more about the previous defender. And her name was, let's see, Celestial. And she was created by the brother sister of the wood, which is like the most powerful and the first of the brothers or sisters of the woods. And she died, I guess, decades ago. Don't really know how long ago, but it appeared that she was fighting the same things that we had recently encountered. And so cutting to Vandra and Nicarvin in the spirit realm, the fox that Vandra had called was actually a blood-soaked spirit, and it tricked them into following it into the forest, and it was the actual wolf that was trying to eat them and kill them. It wasn't really a wolf, but wolf-like. After that, the rest of Wahuru, when they had been sent to the edge of Chaluk'Sen's territory, Stitch was on guard for the night, and so he was the one unlucky enough not to spot the intruder and almost pay for it with his life.
I mean, he didn't even stealth in. Like, come on.
Well, I mean, he just didn't see it though, and so so that's what happened.
Okay. Very good. Nicarvin, you went first. I'll give you 2.
Thank you.
Bloodstar, you recovered nicely. I kind of want to dock a point for the beginning, though. It was such a struggle.
I just had to
It took him a minute to. He jogged the memory though. He got the.
I'll give it to you because you did end up pulling through. I'll give you 2, and then Matatopa, I'll give you an EP for cleaning up what these guys had.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. So, with that, we shall start where we left off.
I can't find where I just had my pencil.
Oh, okay. We'll start where we left off, which was with Reaper, who was talking to the Bloodstar and the Knight, telling him about the fact that they got attacked and everything. Oh.
No. So yes, you can.
Okay, so I'll talk about that now. Okay. Sorry, you continue.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to make sure you got to.
So you can go.
All right. Reaper, I need to talk to you about something. Just alone, real quick. I'm gonna start walking off a little, stealth into the woods. I'm down.
That's a little bit louder.
Is it nighttime?
It is night.
Awesome.
That's your guys' catchphrase.
Got a 10. That's gonna be a 58. Stealth. So my stealth is 734.
Yeah, not happening.
Big caps.
My stealth is a 50.
All right, Mototopa's gonna. Well, never mind.
Monotopa's gonna try.
Monotope's gonna fail.
Yeah, so he didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as for stealth, I'm just gonna say to him, I found a shard.
Okay.
And that's it. I just want to make it there. I'm gonna like show him.
You're gonna like tell him where you found it or anything like that, or just.
I was just walking around, found it. Yeah. I found a shard. I'm gonna make it wear. Then I'm gonna put it back. Then just rejoin with the group. Unless he has something to say. I didn't. So yeah, now I'm back. Do this.
Okay.
All right.
Well, did you happen to see any other enemies out there? Says Mototopa.
No, I've been chilling with Chaho. Oh, I would assume that I cooked the deer.
I mean, did you cook the deer?
Well, yeah. They're all out to me. It doesn't matter.
That's up to the elon.
Okay. So you cooked the deer?
Yeah,
I
I would have cooked the deer whilst you guys were like being attacked.
Okay. Okay, so you were cooking it then. Now, when you say you're cooking it, were you cooking it into some sort of food, or were you like making it jerky? Were you like trying to stock up?
Give some to Chaho, and then just generally just cook the meat, not in
Okay.
special way or anything.
Okay, yeah. So you guys, I guess, are you going back to the deer that's cooked, or what's going on?
No, I was just wondering if I had to have alchemy to have it.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, you're gonna have to roll to cook it.
I got a 37 for my alchemy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you've been in the I guess figurative kitchen before, as we've been roughing it. But you've cooked before, so you take your ingredients, and you're not really trying to do anything fancy. So you're just trying to make sure the meat is just thoroughly cooked. That's fine. You just have a bunch of cooked deer, a ridiculous amount actually, because it's a whole deer.
So I realized that your only chef had left you. So if you'd like some meat, there's a bunch of cooked deer. Kill a big one.
I see that. Yes, I will take some. Thank you.
Yes, Reaper. Since Davey, you weren't here for this little part of it, you did end up helping Mototopa cook a bit because what he was cooking was smelling like foul. It was just like.
I would not say foul.
It was so bad. It almost
foul like bird.
like he took edible food and almost made it not edible. And so you came over to sort of clean up so now it's you can eat the food that you have, but it's definitely not like when Belac or Vandra work together making the food. Just to update you. So you might want to take some of this.
Before we get too comfortable, why don't we break up into pairs and search the area?
Okay.
Just in case there are any more enemy around.
Stitch is gonna.
You froze up.
Yeah,
You froze, and I could not hear the last 5 seconds of speech. You are still continuing to not speak.
That's what he says.
And you have to do that whole thing all over again.
Dang it! So,
Yeah, no, you didn't hear any of that.
Okay, so Stitch is gonna be like, I don't know if we should break off into pairs. I don't know. The last time we broke off to pairs, even though it was just me by myself, somebody found me, and it didn't go too well. So
It's okay. You'll be with me.
All right, fine.
Monotopa is more than capable of protecting you.
Yeah. Except for when my Achilles got hit and the back of me was hit with a blunt object, and
It's all right. It's just toughening you up.
Well, I mean, really, he shouldn't even need to protect you. So,
but quiet. Let's go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll stealth. And then also insight, because I'm just gonna try to get around and.
Yeah. I would do the same.
Let me see. The stealth is the wrong dice I rolled.
So that's a 9.
34, and then it's insight was a 24.
Okay, insight 24. And then he'll roll as well. Okay, so he's looking around. He's not quite as stealthy as you, but he's not making any obvious noises. And Stitch seems to just be looking around too. Everyone who is, I guess, spreading out and just surveying the area, roll me a d12, and just tell me the base roll.
I mean, technically, Nikarvun and Vandra are pretty well spread out, and
Nikarvun and Vandra are not going to be rolling this.
I got an 11, and then Rastilian got an 8.
I got a 5, and you want me to roll for Stitch, or you gonna do it?
Yeah, you can roll.
And Stitch got a 4.
Okay, so so you guys are surveying the area. Monotopa and Stitch, you'll find various dead end tracks. So you'll see tracks that lead somewhere and then seem to disappear or be buried under the dirt or grass, or broken branches and stuff. It doesn't seem like signs of battle. It just seems like signs of wildlife.
Okay.
And so you'll just see that going on. Belac and Reaper. Reaper, you will see almost the same thing and in greater detail. You're kind of more impressed with yourself as you are able to look at a set of tracks and be like, it's been 4 hours since this animal scurried through here, and judging by the way that the branch is moving right now, it was only 10 minutes ago that something had jumped off of it and began to fly away. But that is what you see. Belac, you almost with like just an unreal focus. Just like, yes, I've been in a forest before. I'm just going to survey the area. But as you're looking around, there's just a glint, a mild shimmer that catches your eye as you're turning your head.
I'm going to pull out my shield and look deeper into it, like inspect it.
Okay.
That's a 36 for insight.
Okay. So with that 36, are you like going towards it, or are you just standing where you are and then
I
look
go closer to it?
Okay. You will feel as though the shimmer is very, very small. It doesn't seem to be moving. It just seems to be the way the moonlight is catching, that you get this red glint or this red shimmer.
I'm gonna pick it up.
It's very slight. So you're gonna go right to the object, right? Okay, so you see, it seems to be just like a very it seems like a shard of that you've seen before.
Yeah.
Okay. For a Cam Fam out of game, it seems like he's acquired a shard of the Blood Moon. Now you found.
I'm gonna put one. Yeah, I have 2 currently.
We lost you again.
You cut out. No. You cut out. Stop now.
Uh,
This isn't good.
guys, this is
This is
filming
precisely-
in the age of Zoom.
This is precisely why we came back.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
This is why we prefer
In person.
Yes.
Give me one quick second. Let me see if I can switch something around here.
I'll give you a couple quick seconds. I feel like you might need more than one.
I'm at the other door. Open it up.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. So with this, I'm going to say, now you are currently the only one that knows about this shard, as Reaper is going on about how he is talking to the trees and how he's been able to listen to them and communicate to figure out what's been going on in the forest. So he's like, oh, this is awesome. They just told me about how a little fox ran through here and helped feed its families with some wild berries or something. And just going on about miscellaneous things, as he is maybe on some sort of high that, he's so very insightful.
I'm going to interject. I found another one. Of course you did. But then I'm going to give it to him. Take this one so that it's split evenly.
Okay.
So that
Is that what you like? You're handing him both, or are you handing him one?
I'm handing him one.
Okay.
So I just take it and throw it into my bag.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll just cut right there. We'll go ahead and flash to Vandra and Nikarvlin.
Yeah, the main
you are-
character.
So we'll go ahead and flash to them. Okay, so now Kresh is standing before us, as he has just literally saved our lives, and has fixed his hand so that his hand is no longer broken.
Oh, is it
and-
actually all the way healed from being broken now?
Yeah, he put gel on it and it completely healed. So
Oh,
he just
that's
told us.
really sweet.
Yes, he had just told us he wasn't sure if we would be smart enough to ask for help, and that is where we are in the middle of. So
Yeah, of course.
here we go. So yeah, I wasn't sure if you'd be smart enough to ask for help.
I believe it was not my intelligence, but Vandra's here that helped us survive.
I see. He'll look Vandra up and down. You sure?
You say look up and down, like this shark didn't just grow mega sized.
Yes.
Like he has to look up to see Vandra.
With his eyes. Well, Kresh is now his normal humanoid size.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But while he's doing that, he'll point to Vandra and be, you sure that one? I don't know. I was watching you guys and are you sure? And Vandra will interject. Yes, it is. I didn't know what, so I was just asking for help.
Yeah, is most definitely Vandra. Do you have a past with him?
Actually, I'm gonna roll because I mean he's a freaking spirit shark. I'm sure he has way more things to do than to remember our random encounter. uh, so, oh, yes, I believe I've seen you before somewhere. Yeah, yes. I met you in the Endura. We were well, my fallen companion and I were in the Endura, and he was trying to teach me how to meditate. And during that, I saw you, and I thought that I should ask about who you were and how you are. Yes. Well, it's good to see that you are not dead. Yes, of course. In the vein of, or I mean, in the same token, I'm so sorry, Kresh. I am not good with words. As Vandra does that, you'll see Vandra begin to shrink. His skin that is normally blue with the muted jade scales will begin to turn into a tan. And as that tan begins to form and take over, you'll notice that he begins to get way shorter, and his hair is now jet black and slicked down, and it has a jade streak in his hair, and his eyes begin to change to a brown color as he reaches about 3.5 feet in height, and you'll hear Jade say, I am so sorry about that. Look, we were wondering if you could help us complete this thing we have to do. We have to look for the Foender, and we were talking to Sitting Squirrel, and I don't know what was going on. There was something with the Carvewind, and then there was like these doors opening up, and things were attacking us. Anyway, we ended up here in the spirit realm, thanks to Sitting Squirrel, mainly just mostly Sitting Squirrel. I won't say that any Carvewind didn't help. But I was wondering if you could help us look for Vulcan, the Foender. Yeah, the Foender. And Kresh will say, the Foender. That rings a bit of a bell. What business do you have with him?
Well, through my predecessor and I, we've been tasked with the ability in order to help Vandra and perhaps free him of some of the evils he's been constrained with. He's had dark dealings in the past, and we're hoping to free him of these by going to see the Foender. We've heard he's a righteous person who could perhaps help Vandra escape the binds he's been caught by.
I see. Well, yeah, you should go see the Foender then. Yeah, that's about right. Good luck with that.
We were hoping perhaps you could point us in his proper direction.
Yeah, he's right over there.
Oh, right over there. About how far would you say he is in that direction?
Just a few planes.
Is he not currently here in the spirit realm?
The Foender? Not last time I checked, no. I'm pretty sure he was in a dungeon of some sort. He was locked up from waking up one of the Elderheim.
Right, the Elderheim. Are you sure? That's not a good sign.
Oh, go ahead.
We came here to the spirit realm in order to find him. If he's not on this plane, I believe we've made an egregious mistake.
Oh yeah, no big deal. You can just go on over and.
I believe Vandra's used an item in order to come to this realm. and I'm
Yes.
unsure of our ability to travel through realms with the both of us together.
I totally forgot to show you. And he'll pull out the figurine. It doesn't have like any glow to it or anything like that. But it will
Are
show
you
the
talking about
door.
Shrek doing this, or
Jade.
What Jade?
no? I'm saying, did Kresh do this, or is Jade doing it?
Oh no, Jade is doing.
Okay, got it.
He'll pull out a figurine, and it'll be the figurine of the door, without any chains or anything on it, as it was before Vandra and you entered the spirit realm, and say yes, it was this thing, and Kresh will go, oh yeah, that would get you here, and so you need to go somewhere else. Well, it, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and do a roll.
What are you rolling?
Fantastic. So, Kresh will go. I see. How exactly did you guys get here? I know how Vandra did. How did you?
We came with Sitting Squirrel. We went deep into a cave below his homestead, and he brought us to a set of, I believe there were 13 or 12 doors, and we went through, I believe it was the 11th door. I had to spell it with my fingers out of game. Yeah, but no, we trialed by error some of them, and eventually we got to here, the spirit realm. Jade, were you able to see those doors the same way I have?
No, I didn't see anything until things started flying at me, with tentacles and big old eyeballs and whatnot. Was that a cyclops? I don't even know how you get to. As Jade is speaking, Kresh will interject. So you've seen them, the filaments.
Oh yes, that's an ability I've received from one of my predecessors. Yes, I believe it is. You say the filaments between planes. That's where they connect, right?
That is not necessarily a common thing. Huh.
You said you've seen the rest of Wahuru, correct? We're a rather unordinary group.
I've been informed of some of the things you've done, but this may take something. How about this? How about you come with me to my inner sanctum? I have something that I want to see, want to learn about.
That's very well and fair. But if your inner sanctum is beneath the surface of the water, I've some poor news for you.
And that is?
Jade is the only one of us capable of breathing underwater.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and roll stealth. Jade does not hide the fact that she kind of chuckles a bit at that. Yeah, sorry about that. I understand it seems like we're not prepared, and we probably aren't, but please just help us. Is there some way that maybe you could put them in a bubble or something? Or and Kresh will say, no need. If you would, let me see your arm.
And then Carwin is going to remove, or actually no, probably not remove. She's just going to hold out the left arm, the one without the bracer, and she's going to hold that out for you.
And so as soon as you hold it out, Kresh, just with his powerful claws, bites down onto your arm, straight up
Okay.
shark bite. You will take.
Will that be mental fortitude or endurance? Never mind.
I'll have some rolls after. You will take 13 points of damage, but
Epic.
go ahead and roll me mental fortitude first.
Okay. Oh wow, 9. That is a 31.
Okay. So it is excruciating. The pain. But you just grit your teeth, just as he bites down onto your arm. Go ahead and roll me endurance.
Okay. Endurance time, baby. 25. Or wait, what
Okay.
did you say? Endurance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. With that endurance, you will as at first the bite just seems like a regular just chomp, but the longer that it seems that he's clamping down, it seems as if the teeth begin to rotate, and so it seems almost like a saw motion, but there's only one set of teeth. It's just rotating.
Oh.
And so it doesn't do any more damage to you. But then he will let go. He won't bite anymore. And say that should help. And as you look,
When you're standing there with her arm like broken and bent, just hanging.
Yeah, no, it's not. Your arm isn't broken or anything. But there is a significant pool of blood, and you see the holes, like the teeth marks that are pierced your skin. As that happens, the design of the blood, like it was just splattered, but the design of the blood will shift and sort of connect into the holes. And once it all finishes, it looks as if it is like a whale or something, just made out of blood and sort of a connect the dots fashion.
Right. Okay.
With that, Kresh will say, this should help. This will help you be able to breathe under the water for a period of time.
That's wonderful.
The period of time depends on a couple of factors. Mental strain is definitely one of them. And so beware of that, but it will definitely notify you if you need to get out of the water.
Wonderful. Thank you for this enhancement. I hate to ask you for more than what you've already given me, but as you can see, you biting into my flesh was rather excruciatingly painful. I'm also kind of dinged up from that wolf earlier out of game. That kind of put me like dangerously low. If it were possible at all that you could spare me some of your a gloop that you've attached to your arm earlier, I would be more than grateful.
Kresh will say, I cannot give this to you, as this would undo what I have just done.
I see.
But
so if I were to, sorry,
I do have, and he'll just pull out just a vial, and here, take this.
And then she'll catch it and she'll look at it. What color is it?
It is clear, transparent.
Oh, does it look like there's anything in it?
No.
Oh.
I mean, the vial looks like it has liquid in it, yes, but it's very clear.
Sorry, excuse me. Okay, no, I thought you were handing me air for a second. My bad. All right, if it's that, Nicarwin's gonna trust Kresh. If he wanted to, he could easily kill her, so she's just gonna down it.
Okay, as you drink it, you realize that it's water, and in a split sec, like for the very first second or two, you're like, it just gave me water. But as you drink it, you feel so refreshed. Like just it is like it's almost addicting how refreshing this water makes you feel. Like it's so good. It just like rejuvenates, revitalizes, and has you just so let me go ahead and roll.
Epic drinking moment.
9, 8, 17. It'll give you 27 points of vitality.
You know what? That is enough to I'm probably not gonna die immediately.
And Kresh will say, if you would, to my inner sanctum.
Very well. And then Nicarvin is gonna like kind of get on all fours to like put her head in the water and then kind of try to breathe.
Okay.
And like taking a big breath of air at the very surface.
Okay. As you do that, roll insight for me.
Okay. What would that be? That's a 5. 32.
Okay. So you will notice Jade begin to grow in size, the tan skin becoming blue, the scales reappearing everywhere, the tail coming out, the hair that was longer and flowing becoming shorter and tied back. You'll notice that, and you'll see Vandra again entering into the water. As you take a deep breath, as soon as you enter the water, it's as if it's hard to breathe.
Interesting.
It's like you're trying to hold the air, but it's difficult for you to do that. It wants to leave. Go ahead and roll me a... I'll have you do a protean.
Protean roll? Oh, curious. Okay. 8. 29.
Okay. So as you're trying to hold on to this air, you just can't, and you see bubbles begin to like leave your mouth, and it all comes out. And as soon as that happens, you actually feel fine.
Oh. So is it that I don't need to breathe, or now can I actually just breathe?
You can breathe fine.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna breathe, and then I guess I'll start to like the first mammal to ever crawl out of the water, or I guess the first lizard or whatever. I'm gonna like kind of crawl into the water, and then I guess if I can continue swimming normally and breathing normally, I'm just gonna go towards Kresh.
Okay. So go ahead and do a prowess for me since we're swimming, and then.
Got it. Oh, my dice just fell. Sorry. Please continue.
Okay. And if you want, we'll also. Vandra's going to do insight. If you want, you can do it as well.
Got it.
So for prowess, it was a 37 for Vandra, and for insight, it was 32.
Okay, for my insight, I got a 30, and then for my prowess, I got a 35.
Okay. So as you are swimming, you notice that Kresh seems to just be going lower, like deeper and deeper into this huge body of water. And the interesting thing about this is that this water is now so very clear. On the surface, it looked very blue and like it wasn't transparent. When you got into it, you could clearly see like the sandy ground like all the way down to there, even though it is so very far. Like you can see it.
Oh wow. And it doesn't get like darker the deeper you go?
It's not getting darker
Wow.
being in the water.
That's
But as we swim down, you'll see just schools of fish. You'll see guppies and tetrafish. You'll see angelfish and rainbow fish swarming about you, some bumping into you as we're swimming downwards. You'll see sort of in a natural highway of creatures that are living. You'll see electric eels, and you'll see like fairy shrimp in groups running around, and like even further, you'll see like pink river dolphins just kind of like moving about, and they're just all crossing each other. The fish almost look like birds of the sea, just like if you were looking up, they were flying around, going. And as we approach closer to the ground, you'll see like white plum anemone and like purple corals and just various beautiful, beautiful underwater plants. As you see Kresh step down, almost as if he's just walking on land, as he just steps into the sand and begins to walk. You and I will need to roll Protean to attempt to do that because we've never done that before.
Okay.
Okay.
I was so close to getting 11, but
Okay.
26.
Okay, good. And Vandra rolled a 24. So you, even though this is totally unnatural to you, you seem even more comfortable than Vandra, just stepping onto the ground, and you begin to walk. And it's not like slow motion. It's that you have the resistance of water, but you begin to walk as if you were on land, even though it is the water. And Vandra lagging a little bit behind, but keeping up pace. You guys will follow Kresh. Let's cut back with that to Wahuru. Reaper and Bloodstar, you guys just did what you did with the shards. What are you doing now? Are you guys gonna continue looking? Are you gonna eat or look for the party, or like what's going on?
Guess we're going back.
Okay, so you're gonna go back.
No, hold on. Done looking for what? For the shards?
You guys were looking around. You guys are still
any other enemies
in the area.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah, if we haven't found any, then I'll head back.
Okay.
So I'd head back to where I was camping. I'm sure I didn't pick all my stuff up yet.
Okay.
So
You want to gather your things?
Yeah, I gathered my things and then head back to like the campsite, like.
Okay.
8.
That's fine. And then Matatopa, you and Stitch. So you guys were just surveying the areas, and you just see signs of that, just the wildlife and things.
Yeah, if we don't see anything that indicates an enemy, we're going to go ahead and return. And once there, Matatopa will suggest, hey, Stitch, why don't you go ahead and get you some rest? I'll take over this watch.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. I need some rest now. So I'll go ahead and do that. But it was a little weird. We didn't find anything, and the halflings didn't say they found something. You know what? I'm gonna talk to my goddess Danu and see if she could provide some insight into what we need to do. and then I'm gonna go to sleep. So that's what he does. He goes over to where his bed roll is and everything, and he seems to be mumbling a bit, and then maybe like 2 minutes later you'll hear Stitch snoring.
He was asleep.
Reaper and Rastilian, Reaper and Belac. If you guys want, you can get you some rest as well. I will stay up for the watch. And then I'm going to look at Chaho and want to try to go over and pet her, giving her a little bit of the meat that that Belac has given me.
Okay. So let's see, Chao, give me a straight I'll say just do naturism for me.
Okay, got a 32.
Okay. So with that, Chao obviously recognizes you. She's seen you a lot before, so it's not like Chao is hesitant to take food from you or anything like that. But weirdly enough, Chao does something that she's never done before, which is when you give her the food, she'll like nuzzle up to your hand a little bit and then eat the food and carry it back.
Then I will furtively try to pet her, but not do it to the point of annoyance.
Yes.
It's an imposter.
Always sus.
Right.
Alphas don't
Yeah.
let things like that happen.
And I'm going to say, you should also get some rest, as we do not know what tomorrow will hold.
Yes. Rest. Full from feast. That's what Chao says.
All right. Then I am going to sit away from the fire, a little ways away from the fire, and I'm going to have my weapon out, as well as a shield. And I'm going to keep sort of one eye on the surroundings, but I'm also going to try to give thanks to Alamega for helping us survive the fight, and to see what we need to do in order to survive the coming battles.
Okay. As that's happening, go ahead and give me a magical resistance check. A magic resistance.
Okay. All right, 50.
Okay. So you're just chilling. And all of a sudden, go ahead and roll me mental fortitude.
17.
Okay. So yeah, you're doing that. You get around to talking to or what you do to talk to Alamega. And as that happens, you now have a migraine. And it's not just a slight migraine. It's like disorienting. And it's almost it's debilitating. You're like on your knees now. The room isn't necessarily spinning, but your vision is definitely blurred. Your eyes are squinted because even the moonlight is rough. The sounds of crickets chirping at night are already like they're bothering you, and you're nauseous. Like it's hard for you to move.
Alamega, what have I done to displease you?
As you say that, I'm gonna say roll insight, but there's gonna be a little bit of a negative to it for this.
Can't get negative. It's already at a 2.
Oh.
So 25.
Okay. Oh wow, man. So that was gonna be 25. That's 23.
Ah,
Wow. Okay. Um, with that, you don't see anyone, or anything, but in your mind, uh, something in your mind is saying, "Find me," just over and over again. It's like whispered, "Find me, find me, find me, find me, find me," and it's just echoing in your head. Um, and right before the echoing stops, you'll hear "Sugar," and that'll stop. You are now back. No migraine or anything. It's almost like nothing ever happened.
what
You're
did
just
we hear? What did I hear?
Sugar.
Shoe guys?
Goth.
Shoe goth.
Shoe guys. Yeah, it
Shoe
makes sense.
guys.
Shoe guys.
What is Shugloth? I'm going to think and try to, assuming it might be like some type of spirit presence, I'm going to roll my naturism to open myself up to the spirit realm and see if I can get any better understanding of what Shugoth would be.
Okay.
Rolls are sucking. 31.
You open yourself up to the spirit realm, and as you begin to peer into it, whereas normally in these areas you would find something remotely close to you, it's almost as if all the spirits you see are purposely going out of their way to not be near you. Like they are, it's like a whole, I'd say maybe 30 foot in radius, so 60 in diameter. Just making sure they are not coming near you.
Reaching out, trying to say something to one of the spirits. What is wrong here? What is amiss?
A fox, their ears will peer up and then run away. As soon as that happens, a bird that was sort of flying, like a spiritual bird that was flying a little bit low, will take up, start flying higher.
So then I'm going to take a step towards whatever's the closest and say, what is Shugoth?
So you take a step close to one of, so then you would be stepping towards
Your death.
no. So the closest thing to you would be a jet black lion, and like just really smooth, almost like silk fur. Mane is long, but the mane is white. So just pure black fur, except for the mane. And its eyes are gray, like the irises are gray. But it's I don't know what the white part of the eyeball is called. That is completely black.
Okay, pupil.
And so
Oh, the white. Oh, sorry.
The white part is the sclera.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, that's completely black.
Okay.
And so as you begin to step towards it, the lion will begin to back up. Like for each step that you take towards it, it takes one back.
Then I'm going to stop and going to say, can you help me understand what is happening? Typically, I don't get this reaction from spirits.
As that happens, the lion will open its mouth to speak, and then it will just peel, like the skin will peel and roll back off of the lion, and just reveal just its skeleton. And it's just there on the outside. The jaw begins to move up and down, and it'll say, "You must not come any closer. I know not what the shoe cloth is. I've never heard of such thing. But you are disturbing my territory."
My apologies. This was not my intent. I will leave you in peace. And so I'm going to draw my consciousness back to Mythandria. And write the name in the dirt as best as I could guess.
Roll mental fortitude for me.
All right. Okay, 24.
Okay. You will take 5 points of damage as some sort of force hits you. Like, it doesn't seem physical. It's some sort of concussive force that hit you as you begin to write in the dirt.
Huh. I'm going to cast about then to see if I see any enemies. Roll insight. 33.
No. As you look around, that same skeleton will begin to appear to you. In Mythandria, it'll begin to appear to you, and it like has a paw on your chest. No, do not make it go away. Make it go away.
I'm going to jump back and I'm going to call Wahuru to me.
All right.
Monotopa's
go
got
ahead
to
and
call
roll mental
upon his goons.
Go ahead and roll mental fortitude for Stitch. But Belac and Reaper, you guys can roll mental fortitude.
12.
Stitch has 17.
I have
Okay.
light sleeper.
Oh, you do have light sleeper.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Cool.
I have 22.
Am I rolling?
Okay.
Mental fortitude. Okay. And how do we spell Shugloth?
So out of game. Well, I see. I can't tell you.
Okay. All right. Okay. So
23 for mental fortitude.
What'd you get, Reaper?
23.
Okay, so Reaper, you wake up, and it's like you register Monotopa's voice. You're still waking up, so you're trying to like get a feel of the direction it came from, but you're like up now, like up at him. Belac, you're more like turning. Like you hear the voice and you're starting to wake up, but you're more unsure of what's going on. Like you're like just woke up, you know what I mean? So you're trying to get your bearings. You're like, what's happening? Oh, the moon's still out. Like, you know, that's what you're doing.
I will say to the lion skull thing, I said I meant you no harm, but I will defend myself. if you persist in attacking. I do
All
not
right.
know what Shugloth is, and I'm as confused as you are.
As you say that, you'll see that it takes its hind legs or hind paw, and it will kick the beginnings of the word that you started to do to cover it up. He said, "I am only protecting my territory."
From the very presence written in the dirt.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, he will say, "I do what I must, and this is hurting my people."
Then apologies. If you will permit me, I will return to my companions and will no longer seek to write or speak of the name in this area.
As you say that, it'll take the paw off and sort of just stand. As it does that, the skin begins to roll back onto it, and it all sort of finalizes at the jaw. And then as soon as that happens, it'll turn and begin to walk. As it walks away, it just disappears.
I am going to hurry back to Wahuru, and anyone that is not awake, I'm going to try to shake awake.
Yeah, so that it's just Stitch. You can
Okay.
shake Stitch away.
It's guys, it is time for us to leave this area.
Why?
I will explain to you when we are further away.
Wait, are we still in Underlands? Or are we?
No.
We're out. Okay.
So Monticello is going to go ahead and start packing.
Okay. So Monotopa's starting to pack. What are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna pick my bedroll up. That's it. That's all I need to do.
Okay. Okay. Reaper.
I'm just gonna get up and pack up my stuff.
Okay. So with seeing all that, Stitch is like confused, but he's just grabbing his things and he's putting water on the fire and trying to just make sure he's got everything. But you can tell he's still loopy, like he's still very much sleepy. He doesn't even know his directions, like which way is up.
I still so let me see something real quick. I still have the thing from Vandra, right? The big vial thing.
Oh, you're talking about the woodcom. What is it? The
big vial that gets small.
yeah, that was a
blood.
Yeah.
yeah.
I believe you do, yeah.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna try to attune to that real quick.
If Monticello sees you sitting down and stuff, I'm like, let's go.
It'll take like a minute.
I don't think we're welcome here. The spirits are not happy with us here.
No, the spirits aren't gonna have to. Yeah, that's how.
Well, you don't know the
that's how they
situation, so yes.
I'll do it later. I need to do this.
So you're trying to attune to it?
No, I'm not. It's fine.
Okay.
I believe Downrill was over that way. But you halflings, I'm sure, would be better
Yeah,
at it.
I'm gonna point him in the right direction.
Okay.
Know where that is.
With your astral infusion.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now I'll have everyone roll me survival
When you say everybody, do you mean everybody or just
Okay,
not
everyone
me?
except Karvin, and Vandra.
21.
Not the best.
And then Stitch.
Stitch.
Oh, okay. So Stitch rolled an 8.
Cool, 30.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. So let's see. We got a 30. What did you get, Bloodstar?
18.
18 in survival.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what did you get, Maritopa?
21.
Okay. So Stitch starts picking up. Ugh. All right. And he sort of comes back to life while you begin to walk. And Bloodstar just falls. And that is where we will take our 5 to 10 minute break, Cam Fam.
Okay.
Cam Fam, we will still be on. We'll still be streaming. You guys can ask us all the questions and everything, and we'll still be happy to answer them. But be sure to check us out, manchildltd.com. Get started on playing the games, get your friends going, all of that stuff. It's also a really good way to keep in touch with the various things that we're doing. But if you have social media, we do too. So go ahead and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at EverLore Game. And you can check out our YouTube channel, Manchild LTD, in the search bar. Our YouTube channel will show up. You'll see some videos and things like that. And Cam Fam will take our 5 to 10 minute break. We'll see you in a sec.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah. I will be right back.
Okay. We do wonderful things. Do. Oh, hey, OG drummer. What's up? Hey, hey to everyone. Sorry, I didn't say hi. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Thanks for joining us. Super dope. Everyone else left, so it's just me chilling. I wonder, like, if I had a Dark Vandra, which one would win? I'm gonna just roll, see if Vandra can take himself. So Dark Vandra. Okay, so I go first. Let's see. Can I even hit myself? That's the question. Oh. Definitely can. Okay, and Oh, that's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. Oh, that will hit. Okay. Time for damage. Okay. Let's see. That's 53. No, 56. And then that's another 40. Which is
Boy,
okay.
I'm back.
Good. Welcome.
My hair.
Yes. Let Cam fam know.
Yeah. Cam fam, you should know to go to our store.
That's hilarious.
I'm glad it is. To you, at least. I was actually trying.
That's a shame. I mean, good job.
To go back and forth on me like that.
You're
That
welcome.
that was artistry, right? You're not welcome. No, thank you.
Well, it'd be like that. It'd be your own people, Cam fam. They don't even welcome you anymore.
You're the one who's mad at me right now.
I'm not mad. I'm chilling.
Oh, you're not mad. You're just disappointed, right?
No, I'm chilling.
Not even chilling. Just anger.
What? I'm so confused. I'm gonna
I
go.
can't rap once, and then I'm just hated.
Wow. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be right back now that you guys are back. I just didn't want to leave Cam Fam unattended.
Oh, go for it. We're chilling here. I cannot see the Twitch chat currently, so I'm going to assume you all are saying kind and lovely things about us. Thank you, Cam Fam chat. We really appreciate that. That means a lot to us. Bro, I'll 1v1 you. Right, where did I put there's my 1d12. I just rolled a 12, and then another 12, and then another 12. So basically, you die, and I just won.
Well, actually, I would still.
No cap, by the way. That was totally real.
Actually, my impulse would still be yours.
No, I meant that was to hit you and then hurt you and then kill you.
Well, still, my impulse is higher, so you didn't even get to go. Exactly.
I mean, you can go ahead and go, but after you're done, I hit you with like 90 12s in a row.
Wait,
so
what's
like,
your resident again? Like 60?
All right, let's go.
It's like
Three of us, let's go at
600.
it. All right.
Who's going at it?
The three of us.
Are you?
The
The three of us. Okay. Impulse.
All right, 22.
35.
31.
Jeez.
Dude. All right. We're all amazed. We're playing everywhere. But let's get it. All right. So first, what I'm going to do is I have my. Do we assume I have my shield like explosion buff?
Yes, we all have our like stuff.
Yeah.
Without any like the buffs.
You don't have your new buffs, no.
But we're all within attacking range.
Okay, sick. I have to look at what my shield does real quick. Shield. Still shield. 3 vestment. Okay, so I'm actually at. All right, let's go. All right. Belac. Does a 76 hit you? Oh, that sucks.
Anything below 86 does not hit me.
So there's no point in trying to hit you. Hey, Matatopa. Does a 69 hit you?
Does a what?
A 69 hit?
Oh, wow.
A 6'9"?
A 69, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, time to use my free attacks. Hey, Matatopa, does a 74 hit?
No.
Oh. Hey, Matatopa. I rolled a 1.
Oh, nice.
Roll again.
Okay. I have one more attack. I didn't roll a second one. Oh, Monotopa does a 75 hit you.
That does not.
I'm out of moves. No, wait. I have one more at -1, or no, -4. I rolled another one. And that was my round. I did absolutely nothing but wildly swing and miss.
You
Yes.
failed miserably. Good job.
All right. Belac.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure Kaliff's specimen is higher than
Whose?
yours.
Me
Is higher.
Cartman's.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go for him. So the 82 hit.
Actually,
Oh, wait, no, I rolled a
it
12.
doesn't hit because we are back.
Back.
Man,
Yeah.
I rolled a 12, so I hit.
Davey.
So
All right.
All right, Cam Fam, we are back with Bloodstar having passed out.
Oh, I fell unconscious.
Yeah, you stood up too fast. Really should have taken better care of yourself, bud. Anyway, I'll take his blood powders.
You're you're not even near him. But we will cut to Neat Carvwin and Vandra. After following Kresh for a little bit, maybe about 15 to 20 minutes of just walking,
Yeah.
we will happen upon the best way I can describe it is an underwater beach. So you take all of those fish and eels and all those birds, but sea creatures flying above you, and you feel the sand at your feet. And as you begin to walk forward, you see another thing of water. It's really interesting because you thought you were in water, and the new water that you see is a deep blue. You can't see through it, and it's making waves. They're crashing up towards you, like when you get to the shoreline.
Kresh, I believe something's wrong with the spirit realm. There's water in the water.
Yes, there's always water in the water. That is water.
That water is like water, but we're in water.
Kresh will turn to Vandra and say, is he always like this? Or, I mean, is she always like this? And Vandra will be like, honestly, I don't even know. She's new. I don't know what's going on with that. And so Kresh will say, have you not seen water hold water?
Well, I'm rather new to life, being less than, I believe, a couple fortnights old. So I wish you would excuse my inexperience a little bit.
I see. I think I am starting to understand your situation. Follow me. This is the inner sanctum. As that happens, he will just plunge into it.
Now, akin to the first time I got into the water, I am again going to try and breathe through the second layer of water.
Okay. So you're gonna try and like take a deep breath?
I'm not going to try and take a deep breath. I'm just going to try and breathe normally while putting my face slowly like into this set of new water.
Okay. As you do that, So you start taking steps forward. As you're taking those steps, you look back and you notice that Vandra is not being able to go. Like he lifted his leg and cannot move forward. As you register that,
Are you Vandra right now or Jade?
I'm Vandra. Vandra
Okay.
is the one.
Got it.
So you'll notice that Vandra has lifted his leg, but he can't move any further. You recognize that after 1 foot is already over the edge into the deeper blue water. And so as soon as you notice that, you begin to plunge. And it's much deeper than you thought it was. It's not like a gradual increase, a gradual decline. It is like a cliff. And you just plunge. The water feels thick and heavy. Like it's way different than the water you were just in. It's thick and it's heavy, and you can't see all like throughout of it. It's just you're surrounded by blue.
Usually I would light a torch, but I don't think this is possible under 2 layers of water.
No, you're not going to be able to light a torch.
Yeah.
I would give you an EP to find a way to light a torch under here.
So bubble spell. All right. So, seriousness though, I'm gonna try and Carvin doesn't do a lot with spells. She's gonna try. I guess were we able to talk while we were underwater? I guess we were, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna try and call out. Vandra, can you hear me? Kresh, are you there?
You'll hear Kresh's voice say, I am here to see what you're made of.
I assume sinew, flesh, perhaps bone.
Yeah. But
I believe there's also a deal between some larger entities mixed between.
yes, but there's also potential. And that needs to be accounted for.
Fair. Would it help if I could see this potential?
You're in it.
Huh. And I guess I'll roll insight and look around. Oh, my dice hit the floor. Sorry. Nope, other sheet. Insight. Okay, I got a 38.
Okay. With a 38, you just feel the heaviness and I guess the pull of the water. The currents are swirling about you in a chaotic manner. And it's not like rapids that it's the speed that's making that's sort of pulling you in every direction, because the currents, as noticeable as they are, the currents themselves aren't making you move. The heaviness, the weight of the water is, and you find yourself sort of suspended in this aquatic limbo, where there is no direction, and there's no real sound other than when you are speaking to Kresh and you're just like, or yelling or whatever. There's no sight. And so there's nothing here other than what you can feel and taste.
other than what I can feel and taste, you say. Okay. I guess I'm gonna try and close my eyes, and I'm gonna try and focus on where the I'm gonna try and focus on where the currents are pulling, and if I can feel any sort of pattern in it. Would that be insight or
Okay.
protean?
You're gonna do a magical aptitude for me.
Okay. I have to see which one that is. I think that's my magical attunement. Right?
Okay.
I have to make sure that's it, and it's not like anything else. Definitely magical attunement. Okay. That fell off. Okay. What would that be? Magical attunement. 23.
Okay. So I mean, you do that, and you don't really feel anything.
Okay. Can I try? I feel like you're hinting to me at something with that. I'm gonna try because Kresh mentioned the he was sort of interested by the way I was talking about being able to see between planes a little bit. I'm gonna try and look for filament while I'm in the sort of state of looking with my magical aptitude. Do you want me to roll it again or just use the last roll I
I'm
had?
gonna roll again.
Okay. 9. What is that? 25.
Nothing.
Nothing, huh? Okay, well that sucks. I guess I'm gonna try and can I try and sort of like push past the waves or like the thickness of the water, if that makes any sense?
Roll me mental fortitude first.
Mental fortitude, got you. Actually, let me get my dice out of the rolling tray because it keeps bouncing off of them. Or like not bouncing, but I guess just falling off. And you said that was a mental fortitude?
Yes.
30.
There's a lot of new elements happening around you.
Yeah.
Still holding it together, but it's becoming more difficult to focus on everything.
Okay. I'm gonna try and roll prowess to push myself to swim towards Kresh's voice.
Kresh isn't talking anymore.
Well, yeah, but would I be able to swim towards where I last heard him?
Roll prowess.
But okay, so like, am I floating? Sort of like I'm being pushed every which direction, so I can't track where his voice last was accurately.
I mean, you were essentially moving. Like you're in this weird limbo.
All right.
It's like a water void.
Okay,
But
then instead of trying to necessarily like swim through the waves, I'm gonna try and move my hands to see if I can actually take like the thickness of the water. I want to try and grab it, and then I want to try and push it all one direction, if at all possible.
you're gonna give me 3 rolls.
Got it.
What you're gonna give me a protean.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna give me a magical attunement. And then you're gonna give me a mental fortitude.
Okay. For protean, I got a 30.
Okay.
Then what'd you say the next one was?
Magical aptitude, but magical attunement for you.
Okay. Magical attunement, that would be 24. And then the last one was
Mental fortitude.
mental fortitude. Got you. Oh, got a 12. 32. Okay.
You begin to try and move your hands. They barely make it to where you want them to go before being pushed in other directions.
Mm-hmm.
start trying to steady them against the current. Your hand catches the current. And as soon as you try to resist, the current takes you. You are now shore, still underwater, but not in that water. And you wash up next to Vandra. You good? You're not dead, are you?
I don't believe I'm dead, but the water down there is really something. It's wild.
It's just water, right?
It's very viscous water. I've tried to bend it to my will, but the currents, they're rather mighty.
As soon
It's
as
hard
you say
enough.
that, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's hard enough trying to locomote through it, let alone move the currents.
Okay. As soon as you say that, you'll feel a hand on your shoulder. Fresh. I see. Then I was right. There is more to you.
Might I
That's all Kresh.
Oh.
I mean, he doesn't go away. It's just you can.
Oh,
that was-
okay. I thought you were okay. Yeah, no. I'm gonna ask. Might I ask what you believe you have found out of me?
Many things, actually. Many things.
Is there anything you'd be willing to divulge upon what you've found out about me?
I'll tell you what. I have a question for you. What did you feel when you were in the Garden of Waters?
The Garden of Waters. I felt challenged. I felt as though there was a force greater than me, and I felt as though it was running wild and faster than me, and so I felt as though I needed to perhaps find my place in the garden. If not being able to locomote through it, then being able to manage it. I felt challenged.
Such a small way to think. And yet, there was progress made. You have separated life. Everything is like a single drop of water. And it all stays separate. But what if I told you to link your ideals? See, you're trying to water the seed of potential in you with but a single drop of water. Everything is connected. Even your smallest thoughts. Take them. Connect them. You need help because you're looking for a doorway or filament.
That would be the term we use, yes.
What is a filament?
A filament is what connects the planes of existence.
It's a doorway. What's a doorway?
A doorway is a thing that connects two rooms.
No. A doorway is but an entrance. and there are many ways to enter someplace. Even a window can be a doorway, a filament to a fly. Look into your soul's window and feel its flow, for your soul has depth like an ocean, and the waves crash over your mind, clouding your thoughts. Search for your soul's flow, and you will be able to learn and feel, then see where your potential is.
Thank you very much, Kresh. I will. A lot of that is very mystic, but I believe I don't laugh. I'm explaining. A lot of that feels very mystic, but I believe that with proper searching, I will find how the meaning of it applies to me.
Great. Well then, I have something for you to do.
Feel free to task us with it, as long as it's not take too before we get to the Foender.
I feel that this may help both of us. So as soon as he says that, roll mental fortitude again.
Mental fortitude moment. Whoa, 10, 30. No, wait, 10, 30. You said mental fortitude, right?
Yes.
32.
Okay. There's been a lot happening, and from trying to figure out what was going on with the water, trying to figure out what Kresh is talking about, just like trying to internalize everything. You're sort of you sort of feel your arm, and it's like forcibly going up to the surface.
Yep.
As it begins to go up, Kresh goes, "Oh, I see. Maybe there was too much information in my explanation. Well, let us do something that you are more familiar with." As Kresh begins to follow you, your hand is forcibly taking you to the surface. And
So my head is like swimming up, and I'm just kind of like a passenger on its ride.
Kind of. It's not necessarily like your hand is swimming up. It's almost as if your arm suddenly just became buoyant, and it's just carrying the rest of you.
Okay. I mean, I'll help it swim up, but I also kind of like the feeling of just letting it float me up.
You kind of, I mean, whatever you're doing is making it take longer because you're like flailing about. This is almost like an elevator ride.
Okay, cool. I'll just chill and try to stay streamlined then.
Okay. So as now we hit the floor of the lake until we met the underwater beach. Well, from the floor to the surface, Kresh will begin to speak. Well, I need you to take care of an anomy. Out of game, that's spelled ANOMI.
Sorry, can you say that one more again?
Anomy.
And can you spell it one more again?
AN as in Nancy.
Nancy.
OM as in Mary.
Mary.
I.
Anumi. And might I ask what an anomy is?
An anomy. It It's just a creature. It's been bothering me. Well, it's been bothering my domain and those that dwell in it. I would personally take care of this, but I have more pressing matters to attend to, and it seems that you, while are rightfully eager to see the foe endure, you aren't ready to yet. So, if you would take care of the enemy for me, that would be great.
I assume from the context of your answers, you're meaning take care of the enemy as killing it.
However you want to dispose of the problem. As soon as he says that, in your mind, you get the feeling that he wants it dead. Like,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because Nicarvin was a little confused. Like, is he telling me to, like, baby this thing? Like, make sure it has food? Got it.
No, it's more of a, he's telling you that he wants it taken care of. Like, he wants it done and he wants it killed, that so that it won't be so it won't be a problem again. That's sort of how he's carrying it. But he also is mysteriously allowing you to have a choice for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
As that's happening, Vandra will go, what does it look like? I see. Well, here. And so as we reach the surface, Kresh will place his hands on our head. Vandra's gonna roll magic resistance because Vandra is that guy. It doesn't matter because Kresh is
Omnipotent.
he's not omnipotent. No. Are you resisting?
No.
Okay. So an image is burned into our head. It's just a really weird image that, like, it flashes and we can't really make sense of it or comprehend it. And it kind of hurts, but it's just a quick image. He's like, there you go. Now you know.
Can I roll insight to look at the image?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 moment 30.
So you're trying to look at the image again?
Oh, I was just trying to see it the first time around. No, if that already passed, then I'll try and see the image.
Yeah,
again.
it flew by so quickly you wouldn't have time to react.
Oh, okay.
Like,
well,
in your mind's eye, it was very quick.
Mind's eye. Interesting you say that. I will try and I'll try and remember the image then, I guess, or think about it again.
I'm gonna make that a knowledge roll.
Oh, knowledge roll. Okay. Okay. Knowledge. 21.
Yeah, you can't.
Or no, wait. Wait. Yeah, no, it's a 21.
Yeah, you definitely you can't.
Oh,
For some reason, you just cannot recall it.
dang.
You'll notice that Vandra is sort of straining, almost as if he's trying to do the same thing.
You know what? I will try and use. Can I try and use magical attunement instead to try and, like, I don't know if this is necessarily going to make sense, but I'm going to try and look within to, because he used some sort of ability to do it, and I'm thinking that maybe I can try and, like, channel core to bring the image back, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, you can roll for that. Vandra got a 32 on his knowledge roll.
Yeah, dang. Big numbers.
So, I'll go with that after you tell me what your magical
Nine.
attunement is.
25.
Okay, you're not able to. You're not able to see it again.
Can I roll prowess to physically drag the memory out of my head?
You are not.
No.
I can roll speed to try and catch up with it.
That is not how this works. So Vandra will say, "Oh, what is that? Oh my gosh! What?
What do you say, Vandra? Are you
Oh.
okay? Stay with me
Vandra
here.
like composes himself. Not a big deal. We can take care of that. I am Vandra. I'm sure you've heard of me, Vandra, the great, the immortal, Yes, the the immortal. Yes.
Did you hit your head thinking about that thing?
No. It's not at all weird or scary. No.
Well,
With
it's nice
that-
to meet you, Vandra the Immortal. I'm Nicarvwin, the very much so mortal, and I believe we've been assigned to slay the enemy.
Yes. With that, we'll cut back over to Wahuru. The rest of Wahuru.
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys started traveling. Belac passed out.
Matatopa is going to rush over to him, and I'm going to roll survival. to
Okay.
see if I can, if there's any injuries or anything like that, and I need to mend him, or
Yeah.
see what I can. I guess insight first, and then survival. So insight would be 26.
You said 26?
Yeah.
Nope. No injuries.
Could I roll alchemy to like magic stuff?
You're asleep.
And
No.
but what if I like spirit realm whilst I'm asleep?
No.
Why?
Because you're asleep.
Um,
You didn't do that before that.
I am going to pick him up, and I'm going to take out the carpet and place him on the carpet, and then just get out of the area. I'm thinking maybe it's something that has to do with the Shugloth thing that's affecting him.
Okay. Everyone, give me 2 more survival rolls.
Including
Oh, not there. Belac, can you roll for Davey?
yeah.
25 and 23.
I got an 11 and a 9.
Just look at the sheet.
Oh, okay. So I got a 33 and a 31.
Okay. You guys, where are you going? To down row?
Yeah, so over
Wait,
towards
isn't up
up row.
closer?
Up row is
up row.
closer.
Oh, you're going to up row. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. So you guys have been traveling through the night. You've been going maybe about a day. You've been moving. You guys are extremely exhausted. So exhausted that you will see a humanoid walking towards you. But everyone has to roll me mental fortitude. Everyone except Bloodstar, who is awake.
Oh, we up, boys.
23.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll insight. Just to
23 for you. Let's see, fortitude. Davy, I got a 9 for Davy. Stitch got a 1. Okay, so Stitch is KO'd. He passes out. Monotopa, you are like, your vision's blurred, your eyes are very squinty. You only make out what appears to be armor. It's like a club. Is that a girl? You fall over.
Okay, say that again.
I said you make out what appears to be like armor. You're like, is that a club? And then you look and you're like, is that a girl? And you fall over.
Huh.
Okay. I'm gonna roll insight.
Yeah. What's your insight?
39.
Yeah. So you will see a female warrior.
Is it
Um, what?
Is it still nighttime?
No, it's daytime now.
Oh, dang. Then yeah.
Yeah. You've seen a female warrior. She walks up to you. It's you. Okay. Come with me.
I'm gonna roll insight again to see if I know who it is.
Okay.
So I got a 36.
I'm not charging.
She's speaking to you in Cholu.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to be very hostile.
Is it? So when we found out that when like we were at like the Coinshot Manor and I met the girl from Cholu. That was an old friend.
I understand. No, it is not her.
Okay, different person.
She's about 5'4", and she goes, "Oh, you know what? I am so sorry. I should introduce myself. I am Dew on the Vine."
You on the vine?
Yep.
Right then. Could I get that in like
I'm sorry.
no?
What?
Nothing. Keep going. Nothing.
Are you making fun of my name?
No.
Oh, okay. So I'd have to kill you then. All right. So she'll say, yes, we must go back. You are Belac, right? The Bloodstar? Yeah, okay. Great. You're a bit more awkward in person, but that's fine. I'm gonna take you to our camp now. You can roll insight if you want.
Yeah. 37.
Okay. Oh, also Reaper, I rolled a 9 for your mental fortitude. What is that?
Mental fortitude?
It's a 26.
Like base?
No,
No, it's that plus 9.
no, he rolled a 9, so your base plus that is 26.
Oh. Okay. So you are kind of awake, but you're struggling. So you're overhearing some of the things, but you're sort of like fading in and out. I think. Now, what did you ask, or did you roll insight? That's what you did. You rolled insight.
Yeah, I got 37.
Okay, fantastic. She has she seems a bit quirky. Has some weird, like in the short minute and a half that you've met her, she has some interesting idiosyncrasies. She just kind of, I don't know. She does this thing where, like, if she taps her club once, she taps the other side of her leg once, and like she kind of rubs her nails like this a little bit, and she goes, "All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take you back to our camp." Yes.
Can I ask your name?
You ask my name?
She already told you the name.
Oh no. Sorry, it's late.
You're so weird. As soon as she says that, she'll tap you on the shoulder. Come on. And then as soon as she says come on, she'll tap you on the shoulder. Let's go.
I'm
like
going
on
to...
opposite shoulders. Sorry.
So Stitch and Monotopa are asleep,
Mm,
right?
yeah, they're KO'd. They're asleep.
Yeah. I'm gonna get off the carpet and then put them on the carpet.
It can hold both of them. Okay.
Yeah, it should be able to. So that prowess.
Yeah.
Right. I got a 25 and a 27.
Okay. You move Stitch. Monotopa, maybe he's just been eating some crazier foods or something. You know, he's 8'6", and you know, I don't know. You're convinced it's not pure muscle though. No, I'm just kidding. But he's a little bit heavier, so you're gonna have to ask or get something or whatever.
I'm gonna ask you on the vine. Could I have a little help, please?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, this is right. Wahuru. Yes, heard about them. You travel with them. She just kind of picks him up and puts him on the carpet, like easily, just mid conversation. But she does this thing where everything is sort of like when she even picks up Monotopa, it looks weird because she picks him up from the feet and she just lifts him straight like he's like a block of wood, like a board or something, puts it down. And she does this thing where, like, at one point her, like, Monotopa's feet were like this to her, and she like purposely makes sure that she's in the middle and like symmetrical, and then and wipes her hands off.
Okay. I'm going to make like the thing follow me, like pull the carpet with me.
Okay.
And then just tell Rastilian to follow me.
Okay. So you have no question. Okay. So she'll yeah. I just love how there's half of your party literally KO'd. A random stranger comes up and is like, "Oh yeah, this is your name." Acts weird, and it's like, "Come with me," and you're like, "Dope, let's go do that." Like,
she speaks Cholulan. She's probably
not
not
I love it. I love it. Okay, so you're following her, right? Reaper, you're coming with?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are following.
I am gonna roll insight to make sure it's not like a trap or anything.
Yeah, okay.
39.
You see plenty of traps, but you also see that, like, right as soon as you notice one, and you're like, "Oh, I knew it." She goes, "Hey, watch out! There's a tripwire over there. Don't step on that." Or, wait, this isn't a pit. You gotta go around. So there are plenty of traps, but it seems as though she's guiding you around them.
Let's Let's do this. All right, keep going.
That it?
What? No, I was gonna ask something. It's just he did something.
Oh, okay.
May I ask who you are?
I am due on the vine. I
No,
don't.
no, not like your name. Like who are you? Like,
Mm,
are you?
you want to get existential? Yeah, I am a combination of dust and organisms and skin cells and a soul kind of mixed up into being. I like to think that I'm more than what I do and more than my hobbies, but I have many of them. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I am due on the vine, and it feels really good for someone to like actually ask me like how I feel, like just really get to know me.
Okay. Uh, how do you happen to know of me and Wahuru?
I'm sorry.
That's how you know me and Wahuru. Like, know us.
Oh, well, because you're in it, duh.
Can I roll? uh,
What do you want to roll?
uh, knowledge to see why she would know of me. Oh, not the
Okay.
best. 20.
Right as you start to peer at her, you come up across just like an encampment of like random like tents or whatever. And as that happens, she goes, "All right, well, this is where you need to be." Behind those like random assortment of tents is actually a bit of a bustling town. Um, it's walled a bit. It seems almost like a Wahawa, but like halved in size and not as like blockaded in defense. It's just like a little bustling like village almost. Um, and
Would I know where this is? Like,
yeah, you know where this is.
where are we?
Uh, well, you heard uh when you were younger, there was sort of a not nomadic, but definitely like moving faction, not guild, not gang, whatever, but they're still sort of growing. But they just take in refugees.
Okay. I'll say thank you. Into the bow.
Yeah.
So
She is she'll go, mm-hmm. And then she'll give you a wink with the left eye. But then right afterwards, she'll like finger gun and give you a wink with the right eye, and then begin to walk.
okay. Fair enough.
As she begins to walk, you'll hear a voice. Oh, Bloodstar. Yes, it has been so long. Guys, he's here. And like a tent full of a couple of people or a couple of humanoids just sort of opens up and they begin to walk to you. By this point, Matatopa and Stitch are awake.
So I'm rolling insight to see who was the voice.
Yeah, roll insight.
Okay, so I got a 38.
You'll see a Nator, a male Nator who was addressing you. You'll see 4 humanoids coming out. 2 of them seem to be cloaked, like just completely covered, and the other 2 seem to also be cloaked, but their hoods are down, so you can actually see their face. and they happen to be two female, one Natari and one Nator. And then you'll see that well, the male Nator will say, "Yes, yes, finally, we've been looking for you."
Uh, Monotopa is going to look around. I wrote a 1 on my insight to see where in the world we are. Because we were just asleep a little bit ago.
Yeah.
So that's 24.
You don't know.
So we're with a wandering group of people who take in refugees. We're not exactly refugees, but it's a place to stay. Apparently, they've been looking for me. So
Did they cast a spell on us or something? I mean,
nah,
I don't usually just fall asleep.
well, I don't either. But
Oh no.
Huh.
Belac, you would assume that they fell asleep from just pure exhaustion, as you guys sort of booked it mid rest and moved for a whole day. Also,
yeah, we were probably tired. I mean, most of us barely got any sleep. And then we had to walk for days or a day.
Very well.
Yeah. I'm going to let Madotopa get off the carpet, and then is Stitch awake?
Reaper, roll me a D20.
17.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you. So as as Bloodstar and Madotopa are talking, Dew on the Vine will come back. Hi. Yeah, I'm supposed to give this to Matatopa.
The big one.
And
As she begins to say that, you'll see 17 young warriors, like young Zulu warriors. And at the front of them seems to be two shorn.
Hello. First, in Cholu, who might you be to the female?
The one who grabbed the 17.
The one who came over and was saying, "Yeah, I'm supposed to give this to you."
Oh, that's Dew on the
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm Dew on the Vine, and you are Madotopa. It's really nice to meet you. She will just sort of wave, and then she's just kind of standing there.
Okay, and looking at the warriors, who might you be?
The two in the front, one will say, "I'm Tresla," and this is, and the other will say, "I am Nesla." The two they're twins, and we traveled a way away to find you. We have heard some of the tales of your journey, and now being now being here in front of you and actually seeing you instead of hearing stories, it's it's sort of a bit of a shock to us.
So okay, where are you from? How did you hear of me?
We are Zulu. We've heard from. I mean, the money that you sent to.
So you're raised in the orphanage?
Yes.
Ah, interesting. Well, I'm glad that you are here. Have you come to join us?
Yes, we would love to be able to grow in our might and also grow.
That is quite fortunate actually, because things are about to get very interesting here.
More interesting than eating you?
So I'm gonna say wood to you.
Okay.
Mind telling me what's going on?
Oh, okay. So in Cholu, well, in wood, since that's what you said, I'll go ahead and start relaying what happened, what they're here for. And this is Tresla and her sister Nesla. And hey, Mika Butler, glad to see you here.
Yeah.
And they are here to join us, but I was yet to inquire, and I will ask them. Do any of you guys speak the wood tongue?
As soon as you said, I have yet to inquire, almost eagerly, Nesla's like, in wood. And Tresla's like, hold on. Yeah, we do speak wood.
Very well. And we often get into situations that are dangerous. I trust that you have had at least some training.
I have had some. I
Okay, so
like to believe I'm quite formidable,
I'm gonna.
but I'd also like to become even more
Is
formidable.
there something small that I could throw at somebody near me that I could just pick up real quick?
I mean, you're outside. There's rocks, or I mean, you have blood. There's probably
You have blood.
pellet or something on the ground. There's an item. I don't know. I mean, what are you looking for?
I don't know.
I understand, as you're still looking. I understand that you would have received some type of training at the orphanage. However, being out in the broader world is a lot more dangerous, and so your skills may not be as formidable against other opponents as you believe.
So I'm going to stealth.
Now, Manitopa, are you feeling a bit more comfortable?
Yes.
Great. I'm going to take that as you're not really trying to resist anything at the moment.
That is correct.
So in your mind, you'll hear Nesla's voice. Is that why Tresla says I'm not allowed to say what I see?
I'm going to roll mental fortitude to see if I can sort of compose myself and not reveal my shock.
Yeah.
That would be an 18.
Okay. Roll Protean.
All right. 25.
Your eyebrows and go up, and your eyes widen a little bit, and then you quickly try to close them.
And in Zulu, I'm going to say some things ought not to be spoken of in company of those you have just met.
Actually,
I want to say that generally to the group, not.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do a couple of rolls. Okay. So Tressla, none the wiser, is just conversing like, yeah, that's good advice. And then you will get in your head, that's weird. I mean, I know, but how am I supposed to ignore a whole bear?
And saying back, things that are seen on the road are often misunderstood, and are best to be contemplated in silence until further study can be had.
That's what you're saying out loud?
In Zulu, yeah.
Okay, because essentially you're getting things in your mind, and then you're responding out loud.
Yeah, because I don't know if she will hear me, and so Manitoba has never sort of done that. And
okay. As you say that, you'll get something else, and it'll say, it's like following her in your mind. It's still there. No one believes me. Well, I guess not no one, but Tressla doesn't.
Then I'm going to open myself up to the spirit realm, to see if I see anything like attached to her. Like, is she being, like, is a spirit like talking to her, or anything like that.
Okay.
And so that's a 40.
Okay. So with Nesla, you don't see anything. You said with the 30?
40.
Oh. You'll see what appears to be a snake, sort of just like around, just like going up the sleeves and around her. And it's not talking to her. It's actually just kind of looking around. It was looking at you, but it's not doing anything. And then you'll notice that a spirit of a bunny rabbit will sort of hop towards Nesla, and like nuzzle to her, and just like various things like that. You'll see that the birds will get like really, really close. Some even like being perched on her for a bit and then leaving, and but that's what you see.
Then casting my vision further around, I'm going to see if I can find this bear that she's speaking of.
Okay. As soon as you basically shift your head to the left, while doing the vine is busy, you like immediately look up and you just see like this bear. Like you saw the fur at her height, and you're just looking, and it's just there, like breathing right behind her.
Then I'm going to roll knowledge to see if this seems natural for one of the people. Because I mean,
Okay.
I've seen spirits before.
Yeah.
Around them. All right, 28.
Okay. You notice that the bear definitely notices you looking at it. It doesn't seem bothered. And Dew on the Vine is totally like almost as if she doesn't know it's there. Almost as if she's just moving on, like moving along, doing stuff as if there wasn't anything there. And I mean, that's what you see. You don't get necessarily if it seems normal, except that you feel like you've had this experience before.
Mhm.
That with like maybe not a bear specifically.
And then the last thing is I'm going to just roll naturism to see if I can identify the type of bear.
Okay.
And a roll of 1.
It could be anything.
So that's 29.
For all you know, it's a Care Bear sponsored.
Got it.
That is literally just a squirrel. I don't know what you thought that was, but you saw wrong.
I will after I don't understand what type of bear it is, I am going to switch to wood and say there are many spirits around. There's a particularly large spirit of the bear.
As soon as you say it, as soon as you say that, Tesla's eyes widen and look at Nezla, and Nezla goes, "You see it too. I knew it."
As I hear that, I'm gonna try to attune the spirits, and for that I got a 35.
Yeah. I mean, you see what I've described to Matatopo.
Okay. Can I roll to see what type of bear it is?
I
So what would that be again?
Naturism.
Naturism?
Yeah.
29.
Okay. Wait, did you say 29?
Mm-hmm. It's an 11.
You will know.
It was a 4-9.
Yeah, I thought he said 49. Okay. A 29. Let me roll to see if I'm gonna give this for a 29. Odd or even. Actually, roll me a percentage.
Okay. 78.
Okay, you don't know what kind of bear it is. You think you might know. You're like, do I make myself bigger or do I play dead? I'm not sure.
I just kill it. But,
Oh, that's an idea.
Wow. It's not a good idea.
No, if a bear attacks me, I just kill it.
Yeah, totally. That's worked before.
What's a bear gonna do?
I'll kill you.
Nah, get the one.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill you.
The bears, there's no way that the bears have 1,000 EP. Okay. I
don't know. You live out in the woods. You get grizzly out there, man.
Nah, a normal bear's gotta be at like 300, 400 level.
So anyway, while you're fighting internally with yourself about this, Nesla says, so you see it too. Yeah. I just found it weird because like it was just kind of there. Like it's just always there next to Dew on the Vine.
Switching back to Zulu, I will ask, have you had much dealings with much training in magic?
Well, we focused on the basics of combat and being able to defend ourselves just with very just regular things. They weren't necessarily in depth. they until maybe about a year ago, we kind of just got a baseline understanding of combat stuff, and then well, something new opened up due to your contributions. The orphanage was able to sort of separate and hone in the skills of those who are naturally gifted in various areas. So I got to learn a little bit about magic my final year there before coming of age, but yeah.
Then we will have, we should probably spend time, as you do seem to have some talent, but would need training. And I will offer any knowledge that I have, but I'm sure there are others that could teach us more.
So
Okay. As she begins to say that, Tres, or as you say that, Tresla goes, all right, you aren't
as
that's
like
just
as Maratopa, and then we're talking. I was gonna try and talk to the bear.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Bear speak.
Bear.
Bear.
From what Nesla has told me, you seem to hang around Dew on the Vine a lot.
Almost instinctually. Doing fine. It's just like up to this point, you wouldn't even think that she knew you guys existed because she's been busy talking and doing or whatever. As soon as you step towards the bear and begin to speak to it, her attention averts and goes, "Whoa, don't get any closer."
Okay. What's with the bear?
Oh, this? He's a bear. What's with you?
Like from what Nesla has said, they seem to be around you a lot, and I was just wondering why.
It's not they. He. Just him specifically.
Wasn't sure.
I was sure you had run into this before. Actually, I was quite certain. Huh. Interesting.
Some kind of roll you can
I'm gonna
do?
roll knowledge.
Nah.
Right, so that's a 22. Highest
With a
I
20,
possibly get.
with 22. Ooh, that is rough,
Also,
dude.
I think I know what she's talking about. So
Okay, what do you think it is?
what? Okay,
So what do
so
you think this is?
back to when we first got to like wherever we went after Uprel, can't think of what
Okay.
it was. But like we met there was this girl, and she had some people, and there was a half dragon of some kind. I don't remember which one, but she had like an eagle, and so I think it's something like that.
What would they call that?
Was it? It's like a guardian. No.
Yeah.
Campam, this is my favorite part of this. Okay,
I wanna say
so
like patron, but I feel like that's
This actually leads into the question section.
yeah, it really does. So how about we how about let's see, let's get some last minute things going because Rastilian, are you doing anything like while they're conversing or anything? Like what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, I've seen the thing with the bear, right?
No.
No.
Where have I been? I thought I was just with John.
Where have I been?
Never to the
Oh.
I don't know. Where have you been?
So I'm gonna roll insight. That was a terrible roll.
Dang.
35.
I see everything.
So yeah, I'm just gonna look at what they're doing.
Just
Who's
gonna
there?
copy their homework.
Are you just gonna look at Matatopa and Bloodstar?
In like the area, but like I'll focus.
Oh, okay. So I guess to you, it just seems like Matatopa is giving one of his "Be strong and be deadly" speeches. For we must work and unite and learn about this. There are things out here in the world that are, but that's what it seems like to you as you're glossing over. And then Belac looks like he was talking to Dew on the Vine, and she seems to have halted him a little bit, like, whoa, hold on. But it seems like they're just talking right now. So I guess that's all you're doing? You're just seeing?
Well, no, now I'll go into the spirit sensitivity type thing. Do I need to roll for that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yes.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I have that in spirit commune. I just never use it.
So what's your magical aptitude?
It's 30.
What is it?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, see a big bear behind Dew on the Vine.
Isn't it nighttime?
No.
Oh, my bad. 28. My fault.
Yeah, you see a big bear behind Dew on the Vine.
Cool. So I'm gonna roll to see what kind of bear it is.
Everybody has been trying.
Carvin just looks through the firmament. Let me take a crack at this bear here. Panda.
What is that? Survival?
It's naturism.
Ah. You sure it's not survival?
Yes.
I'm positive.
27.
27? Okay, you are the only one who knows that it is grizzly.
It's a grizzly?
Uh-huh.
I got higher than a 27.
It's a grizzly.
Yes.
This makes no sense.
Spirit.
Hold on. Calm down. You know it's a grizzly. And you begin to notice the trees whoosh in the background as the leaves begin to ride on the wind. And it seems to call to you a little bit. And that's where we'll stop for today, Cam Fam. Let's go ahead and get some
Basically,
questions.
Yeah, I'm better than you.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
All right, so go on. What?
All right, Cam Fam. Question number 1, since it's fresh in our minds, what the heck is going on with this bear?
Okay, I think that it's hold on. Let me find out what it's like. I know. Hold on. Okay, the next person can go.
He is looking through his notes. I'm going to say, I think this might have something to do with the spirit friend proficiency. There's a proficiency where you have a spirit sort of, or maybe not the proficiency I'm thinking of. It might be a quirk. Either way, which one of the two ever it is, I think that's kind of what's going on. There's like this guardian angel spirit sort of almost that's watching over. Why are you laughing, Dave? Is there something? Did I say something funny?
You did, but that's all right. You go on.
Oh, I'm gonna guess guardian angels are their own actual thing in the world, but I'm gonna say that this spirit has sort of, for whatever reason, dedicated itself perhaps to protecting this person, or it's saying like, hey, this is important. It is my job to make sure that you are okay, or maybe not okay, but it's watching over her for some reason or another.
Okay. Just to be different from that, even though I don't think it's right, I'm just gonna say it's an animal spirit patron.
Okay. Reaper, you got any guesses? Or?
Oh, come on.
Okay.
It's gotta be one of ours.
Nope. I'm gonna stay true to myself.
next question. Where have we seen the Nator that was calling out to Bloodstar before?
Wasn't it okay, so probably gonna be like way off the mark. But remember in Downrill when we went to the inn and Kaliff kept trying to like slide the Nator some money like over the counter, and I kept trying. I think I was being a distraction with my coin that gives a +2 to stealth rolls, and Rastilian was continually trying to give the thing the coin. And I think like a I forget what the other one's called. I think it's like an Atari or something, but like one of the smaller guys, they walked up from the back and they were like, "You know what to do if you get any extra money, give it to me." And then he walked back. Then we tried to give the Nator another set of money, and then when we came back next time, he was just gone.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Can I get the question one more time?
When have we seen the Nator that was calling out to Bloodstar?
Previously?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we saw him today, but he was calling
When
out.
you call out.
Therefore,
When before today have we seen it? When was the last?
Well, I have no idea. So I'm just gonna say. You go first. You go first. You go first.
I don't know. It was probably on one of our adventures.
We probably saw him somewhere before. I'm certain of it.
He probably killed some of his friends, you know.
Probably.
Oh, I remember. So when me and Belac were off doing our whole halfling stuff, me and him played as a different character at a game. And I think, if I remember correctly, that we were on the cliff and then we were fighting. Am I thinking the right creature?
No, keep going.
All right, and then we were fighting, and then my character got super low on health, right? So I jump off the cliff, and then the character gets absorbed to the side of the cliff. Am I thinking the right thing?
Keep going.
Is this even from our campaign?
Keep going.
It is,
Well, no,
because
that's
I was
happened.
the one who was about to kill his character. So I remember this.
Yeah, but was it?
Of course.
I can't remember what creature it was.
It was not a Nator.
Well, he just gave you the answer right there. No.
Antagonist.
It wasn't a friendly thing. We literally were gonna kill it. What are you talking about, Caleb?
No, this person.
Is our friend?
Yeah, they're a friendly old
Oh, I thought
dude.
they were a bad guy. Oh, I'm
No, we
sorry.
were-
Maybe doesn't even know what's going on.
You're just sitting there having a conversation, chatting it up with this like hostile enemy, I guess. Like
You did it, and then he broke my bow.
That's right.
And he
I did
broke
it.
my bow.
hilarious. He wasn't hostile though.
That's true. He was kind of new.
Okay, then I have no idea.
I'm gonna say.
Nothing.
One of the strongholds. You know that stronghold we went to that one time? Yeah, there.
Yeah, remember that place we went to that was kind of fortified a little bit? There was stuff happening. Things
Alright,
existed
so-
over
We
there.
saw them in a different city, and then now they've left that city.
Yeah. Too bad.
Can't say I'm wrong.
All right. So what you got? They bombed on that question.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Next
I
question.
did
Hopefully
good.
you do better. What was the water that Nikarvlin drank?
Oh, the water that I drank.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Do you want my serious answer or my joking answer?
I want an answer that'll give you EP.
Okay, that's pretty swell. I'm going to guess that I'm gonna say probably that the gloop he slathered on was from the water of gardens. So I'm gonna say the water that he gave me might have just been. I'm gonna say that it was just the water. Like that was literally just the water. Like the water that he's around, like he gives it a sort of healing touch or something. Like he adds to it when he's around it, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say he like scooped water right there and said, "Hey man, drink this. It'll make you feel better."
Okay.
It kind of relates to my joke answer. I was gonna say it's his bath water, but
Ew.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Go on.
I'm gonna say that it's like watered down version of his glue. Like so, like he couldn't give you the strong stuff, so he put a bunch of water in it, gave you that.
yeah.
So that didn't get rid of the thing.
I'm thinking it's like some kind of holy water.
Wait, what is just healing water?
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's obvious it's healing water,
No,
yeah.
like the spell.
But I
Just
was
like,
It could be that, yes, it could be that, yes.
can I change my answer?
No, it's the spell of healing waters. You know, that's what it is. A spell.
Wow.
funny.
Hilarious. Okay. All right. I guess those are the three that we'll just have done tonight. I'll give you all 4 EP for the answers.
Sick.
Yeah. I guess I'll just tell you the last one was in fact just healing waters.
Oh, so it was not Kresh bathwater.
It was not bath water. I figured it might throw you guys for a loop to see it be done, but not explained necessarily. But and then the second question, well, in time it can be revealed. We are still left off in front of them, so. And the first question. Oh my gosh. The first question, I'm so like salty that you guys haven't. You want to tell them, Manitopa?
Guys, remember we have encountered these before. Every time we go to a new tribe.
Oh, it's the totem animal.
Yes.
No, that's what I was leading at with the guardian spirit. But then you stopped. You like laughed.
Because you didn't say what it was. It's
No,
spirit totem.
you laughed. This is your fault. It's the,
guys-
it's the spirit that
I
like,
hear you.
represents
I
the
hear
city, like tribe. No.
You guys didn't ask if the lady had a church. Well, you asked what she was about, I guess, but I was just like, what? That's so vague. Like,
Hey, he didn't ask what tribe she's a member of or anything.
No, I asked who she was because like
she's like, I'm so and so.
Yeah.
Well, usually like
I
blah
got
blah blah.
Anyway,
and then you're like, oh, that means in this certain culture, blah blah blah. Blah. So,
All right, so here I'm going to roll for today, even though I think today was a little wild. Let's see, it's Father's Day. So there's 1, 2.
so I get it.
actually, 10 per child.
Yes. No.
I've got 13.
Right.
Give me a headstrong.
Maritopa, you'll get to roll a d6 for me, but I'm gonna roll for what we get today. And don't tell them what your d6 is.
Oh, well, then I need to roll again.
Okay.
I wasn't covering it.
I know he wasn't looking. He was.
Uh-huh.
He was. I swear,
Yeah,
I swear.
whatever.
He was actually playing something
Go on
else.
to sit down. Just
Right.
happen to be hovering over me.
You can roll it.
He's looking
Okay.
forward to it. Look at
So
that.
I'm gonna roll. Okay. So I got 6 EP. Maritopa, what did you roll?
5.
Great. So today you got a total of 11 because of the Father's Day bonus.
Excellent.
Happy Father's Day, Wahoo.
Yes, we will take it.
Only
So
you
11
got
EP.
11, or everybody got 11.
No, everyone got 11
Your boy
because
got
he's your
900.
dad.
Finally.
Oh, you got 9?
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Nice, awesome, congratulations. And with that, Cam Fam, I know we ran a little bit over, but thank you for watching another installment of EverMore with EverLore. These guys are kind of crazy, they're wild, and if you want to know what happens next, be sure to check us out this week, Sundays, 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/EverLore Game. We got Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at EverLore Game. We've got manchildltd.com, the site, up and ready for you to go ahead and visit. And we've got a YouTube channel. Just put Manchild Ltd in the search bar. You'll see our channel. You'll see some videos. Go ahead and like,
Right.
comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. And remember, Cam Fam, no matter who you are, this game's
This
for
game
you.
is for you.
We'll see you later, Cam Fam.
Peace out, Cam
Bye,
fam.
Bye, camera, famra.
All right, that would be it.
That will be it.